But with the metallic archaea and the Wallachia and the Kakongo, we could all turn into egg-killing sperm. That was what.
That's our goal.
That was yeah, wasn't that pretty much what the last video was about? Oh, and also fake Hal's legs need deflecting. That's what I got. Hey folks, I'm Sir JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
Last time we spent an entire video just kind of listening to cassette tapes, but this time we're ready to go on a mission. So Bobo's got the controller in hand, and that's what FOB missions now. Don't worry about relationships.
Please select a mission.
Abandon all human relationships and go after Skullface.
I thought he was more of a heel. Alright, let's see. Skull heel.
Thanks to Code Talker, we've managed to put a stop to any new vocal cord parasite infections.
Sweet.
We couldn't save those already symptomatic, but everyone who survived has been released from the quarantine platform.
After being rented
Skullface will
sterile.
pay for this. Boss.
Yep.
Emmerich confessed. Skullface's endgame is to activate the bipedal walking tank Sahelanthropus and deploy it into live combat in Afghanistan. That's why he moved into the Soviet research facility they call OKB-0. If his plan comes to fruition, there'll be no stopping the ripple effect worldwide.
You know, we've had
Find a
plenty
way
of
to make
giant
contact
walking
with
robots
Skullface
around and the
before
world's
that
been
happens.
okay.
Then learn what you can from him and put a stop to his plan. We'll have our fun with him later. This is it, boss. Diamond Dogs is strong enough now to face him head to head.
Although it's still just gonna be you.
Make your way to OKB-0.
We'll have our fun with him. Yeah, you, me, and Eddie Guerrero are all gonna team up on this guy. So this is it, folks. Maybe. We're taking vengeance on Skullface, theoretically. And it's a nice round number, mission 30. This might be it. But for right now, we've got lethal weapons, Steve Blackman.
Yeah, we've got a rocket launcher and a grenade launcher here.
Yeah, so
Can I swap out the grenade launcher and keep the rocket launcher?
Nope. That's a thing that bugs me, but you've got different slots for weapons. You can have either a sniper rifle or rocket launcher. You can't have them both. I would suggest you switch to our finest sniper rifle for this mission, because there's a lot of regular enemies that we're going to have to
Now,
deal
we
with.
do have a variety of sniper rifles here.
I think the one that has a golden 3 next to it is probably the... Oh no, we also got the MD whatever.
We haven't customized
Yeah.
this at all. Slow rate of fire due to bolt action. But,
I think all of them have a slow rate of fire due to...
yeah.
So I think the M2000 NL is probably our best bet.
Yeah.
Because the modified ones, we modified to put a suppressor on there. It didn't have one, otherwise this one came with a suppressor built in. We got cargo 2
lots
plus
of
children.
mines, and all sorts of stuff. I don't have a lot of items, actually. I just have a cardboard box
Yeah.
and NVGs. What other stuff would I like?
We don't usually bring that much with us.
Yeah, there aren't that many items in the
There's
game.
all sorts of
I mean,
drugs.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, no,
I almost feel like you could get most of the game's items in this radio. You
There's,
wouldn't have to,
there's
like,
some more
choose.
items that pop up later that we haven't really got yet, but there's a whole thing. It's almost a post-game thing where you can use items to mimic the powers that the Skull unit troops had earlier, but we don't have the ability to do that yet. Actually, wait, do we? We got the parasite suit, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't think we've gone around and collected up
you can
any...
go. Yeah, you can collect those up, and they become items that take up space on that screen. Because you actually get to trigger the power once for each of those enemies you collect parasites from, meaning that you don't just do it and then you get to play around with cool superpowers. You have to like continually
You have to beat the boss over and over and over.
So it's kind of.
So this is it, boss.
This is it. This is it. The wait is over. I didn't have a problem with Skullface as a bad guy. I thought he was alright, but we didn't really see that much of him in the game.
Yeah.
Compared to other Metal Gear games, there was very little face-to-face dialogue between the baddie and the Snake. Probably because Kiefer Sutherland just charges more the day later.
The research facility Emmerich was talking about is north of the Soviet base.
Helicopter, don't tell me we're gonna have
That's where
backup.
Skullface is keeping Sahelanthropus.
No, I mean,
before sending
D-Dog's
troops
gotten
in Afghanistan.
badass enough now he gets his own
There's a good
cover.
chance he's got nukes too.
You know, we didn't even consider whether
Boss, we
Quiet
need
might want to be
figure
part of
out
this
what
mission. Or...
Skullface is up to. If you make contact with
And
him,
we're gonna bring along
get him to
Hal
talk.
and
The
his kid for some
ethnic
reason.
cleansing parasites, Sahelanthropus. Find out what his plans are.
Seriously, we're flying Eli and Huey out here?
Yeah. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
All we know is that Skullface's plans are on the verge of fruition. We need to stop him while we still can.
Sigh.
So tired.
Well, you're gonna get vengeance on Skullface. This does seem to be the fruition of the plot of the game so far, so this will tie up all the loose ends that are related to
Be careful down there, boss.
Careful amongst those English. Game's not over, folks. I mean, you know, don't panic or anything. But yeah, we got to take our vengeance on Skullface. You know it. But I mean, they wouldn't just introduce some of these crazy characters and not do anything with them. So, you know, they're not going to throw 90% of the cast at us and then just have one mission left at the end. There's no way. We got to have lots of adventures with Code Talker and Liquid Eli and
Liquid Eli.
I almost gave away a secret.
Soviet soldiers in that area are all dead.
Oh, that made
The
it easy.
XOF unleashed the Russian parasite strain.
Kind of fucked
To
up.
isolate the facility, they first spread reports of a chemical weapon leak. The infection won't spread into the surrounding regions.
Why not?
Still, I think they just exterminate the men who worked with them all this time.
Such a jerk.
Skullface must be making his final play.
It's going to be about waiting for Godot.
Wow. Wow. Boss, I'm just so honored that you're taking me along on this final mission.
What do you mean, final mission?
Oh,
We've been
you know,
playing this game for that long, right?
Sure, yeah, well, lots of missions left.
Oh, wait, that medical plant is pretty cool.
This ghost dog. So he said all the Russian soldiers are dead. However, you will be encountering Zoff soldiers. So
Yeah, like the Russian soldiers are dead, but
yeah.
alright, well, I do have D-Dog on my side. I should at the very least
Right
be
behind
given
force.
some warning
Yeah.
as to the arrival of any more forces.
I think when I did this off screen, I think I used Quiet, and honestly, I probably should have used D-Dog.
You know why?
Because D-Dog can spot stuff, and
Because he is...
I just shoulder checked you in the jaw and then petted where you used to be, D-Dog. That's how much I love you.
That's right, Shane McMahon is arriving again.
Shane McMahon has arrived at OKP0 as part of his plan to take over Raw. He's going to unleash the McMahon strand, which kills anyone speaking McMahon language, which is basically English except you shout a lot. And most words in McMahon language are English words, except that they've replaced many of them with fired. A lot of money to be found in the entrance to this place.
It's like they're just attempting to lure Snake in with treasures.
And they're playing this kind of like remixed version of the Quiet theme as their a slow, yeah.
I'm wondering if I should leave one of these in case I have to make my escape out this way and it would be easier.
Spoilers, but this is going to end in a cinematic. So don't worry about having to escape.
I suppose it makes sense. We are going to
Yeah, we're going to go face the main plot dude and a bunch of other plot dudes who
We're
are
going to
shown
fight
riding in helicopters.
Skullface and potentially Sahelanthropus after that. Now here's
What?
where the...
Why would you think we're going to fight Sahelanthropus?
Well, I mean, they did mention that Sahelanthropus is like...
These guys are planning to deploy Sahelanthropus, but the whole point of this mission is that we're going to stop that from happening. So there's no way we're going to fight
Cargo
Sahelanthropus.
on board the chopper. His idea of an escape attempt, Who can say?
Okay, so at least we're
We'll
saying
think of
that.
how to deal with him later.
At least they're saying they didn't bring Eli along
You read
intentionally.
me?
It's me, Eli.
I know more than anyone about OKB-0 and Sahelanthropus.
And I'm totally trustworthy.
I've made up my mind.
I'm gonna keep
I
you, baby.
want to be
Tired
of use
of
to you,
wasting all my
not
precious
him.
time.
Let me work to pay for what I've done. I'll prove it that I've always been your ally.
I want to prove to you that
Boss,
I'm
I'll
on
be
your
focused
side,
on
not
coordinating backup here in Mother Base.
not
The chain of
Bully's.
command is still in place. If you have orders, give them through Miller as usual. Skullface
Can I
is in
mark this?
OKB-0. Start by making contact with him. The
Still.
facility itself is under the control of XOF, Cypher's strike force.
Kind of a
We have
neat
no
area,
hard
though.
data on their force strength, so your judgment in the field will be key.
Also, D-Dog.
Boss, we're finally here. Find Skullface and take everything from him.
Okay, they're just.
If you think about it, this is our ultimate mission to avenge Chico. This is the guy who fucking killed Chico, and we finally, after many, many hours, I mean, we're like 80-something videos into this LP, we're finally gonna take revenge on Chico.
Yeah, it is kind of funny now that I think about it, thinking like, wow, this game feels surprisingly short, and yet we've been playing it for like, you know,
It's
40 hours of gameplay.
It's got lots and lots of gameplay. It's, by Metal Gear standards, it has like no plot. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It really is like Metal Gear goes open world. Like, you could see them trying to make a monthly prescription service with this, where you can have different, instead of like your guilds, you have different, you know, private armies that you can fight for.
Thanks for talking to you.
Good call on that.
Well, yeah, no, I mean,
But no, yeah.
we were wasting a lot of time
Just
sort
kinda
of like
creeping around,
casually growing up here, but yeah, it's probably about time to start encountering
Get
enemies.
down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That
Yeah.
should enable you to sneak past enemies.
So you're basically heading into what I think is probably the most tightly packed group of soldiers in the game.
D-Dog.
D-Dog,
XOF has occupied the facility. Skullface must be close.
Do you mind, D-Dog?
I moved.
Can I scan the guy on the walker gear?
I would, if I was going to extract guys here, I'd be extracting them to get them off the field, not like worrying about leaving some behind. Certainly.
I just meant I wanted to be able to mark him.
Oh,
as
no, I
opposed
hear
to
you.
just walker gear.
Well, he's not going to get off the walker gear until you take him out.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
And D-Dog is marked. Now
Analysis
you've marked him.
complete.
Oh, he's a pretty good kid. You know, he
He's a
seems
true
like a pretty
friend.
nice.
I want to check the map and look for... Well, depending on what you want to do. If you want to do a full clear of all the enemies, or if you're trying to avoid confrontation, you're going to want to look for... Yeah, there's no way to get over there. But,
Yeah, there's no way to get up here, it looks like.
there's little cracks there where you can crawl. You go back to the right. Right and up. There's like a
there's
way
a
there
little
that so you can avoid
way
going
you can-
straight through the main gate if you want to.
Yeah. This looks like it's a cave, but I don't know if it's actually something you
I
can
think it's just a
access.
depression, but you can go look.
Yeah. I suppose it might be good to at least try and big boss this.
Yeah. I think in my off-screening, I took everyone. It took me several tries. Because basically, once you get spotted, it's going to be really hard to evade detection and continue. But, and they do have guys, like, in pairs, so it's kind of difficult to take them out without being noticed. You trank one guy, and the guy
Yeah,
next
like
to
they're
him is
actually
gonna, like,
following a reasonable amount
yeah,
of
an actual
strategy,
security protocol. Go figure.
Like they got buddies.
I think I did a lot, like, not necessarily by design, but a lot of what I did was trank a guy, and then trank the guy who came to investigate, so that I had like 10 guys piled up in roughly the same place before I was able to go in and and safely extract any of them.
Analysis complete.
Oh yeah, there is sort of a
Yeah, there's a way to bypass it. But I mean, I appreciate the fact this game doesn't make you play a specific way. You can use different approaches. But they set this up to be kind of a cool, hey, it's been a while since I really was rewarded for sneaking. Walker gear is almost through.
Walker gear is starting to fade away. You don't see nothing, Walker gear.
You can't see me. That's right, John Cena, the Marine. He was, in fact, tasked back in the 80s with sneaking into OKP-0 when he was like, 2 years old.
You can't see me because I'm so tiny.
He wasn't quite as swole back in those days.
Well, he wasn't as terrible twos, but luckily since that time he had an attitude adjustment that became much more positive. So
Right.
somewhere around here there's a crack you can crawl up. I'm not even kidding, folks. That's what he's supposed to do.
This?
Well, you can check the map, but I think you probably have to get... that might be it up there. Yeah, there you are. Of course, you don't want to get spotted at this point, but... Bobo's got this shit on lockdown, man.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
getting way more strategic than I was. I went right through the main gate, but it was like really slowly progressing to take everyone out. I think honestly, this is a mission that really would reward you for just putting on like the battle armor and taking a lot of lethal machine guns and just, you know, blowing everyone to hell. But kind of like the end of Peace Walker, where it kind of stopped living up to the name there.
Work. 2 more gates to go. Still all quiet at the silo. No sign of Skullface or his Goliath. Surely they can't already have... Never mind.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
I refuse to believe that the worst has happened. Okay, so you have bypassed one of the 3 gates without firing a shot. Good job.
And it apparently
Analysis
decided that
complete.
it would undo all of the marking that I've done.
No, I think the guys that you marked are outside of this gate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guards.
There sure are. My word. Here's some right here.
Analysis complete. Analysis
They've got
complete.
ultimate skills too, so.
Yeah, they're tough guys. Oh, USA. XOL. XOL.
Analysis complete.
Let's just keep skirting around here, looking to see.
Check your map.
maybe
I'm wondering if you can stay up high where you are and kind of bypass any of this. Doesn't. Looks like you're gonna have to drop back off unless you can. Well, no. If you stay up on this.
There may be a way to hop from here to here. It would be kind of difficult.
Could be. There's at least one guy you haven't spotted yet.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
We've got a little gap. Oh no, never mind. You got it.
Analysis complete.
Oh man, but there's materials over there.
You actually, there are optional objectives, and it usually involve stealing materials and actually capturing soldiers. Because I think the real way that you really are supposed to do it is what you're doing. It's just completely stealth.
Mighty dog, let's keep being sneaky. Is there a way to get up here without being detected? Or am I just destined to sneak down this way?
I think you could climb on top of it, but you'd have to be really careful with the timing and have to be seen climbing on top of it.
Yeah. I'll just continue to stay down.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Problem is that when you go with the full stealth and you're not trying to pick people off from a distance, your big issue is that when you, if you do get spotted, you're going to be surrounded by about 800 dudes.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much if you're spotted, you're probably toast, but you haven't been spotted, so...
Although, I might want to wait for these guys to, go about their business.
Depending on how far they walk, if you can wait till they're past and then
Clouds
evade that guy with a
Wait till they're
spotlight.
turned around.
I don't know where you go from there, though.
I have to go directly underneath the guardhouse. Alright, I'm behind a wall now.
So once this guy turns
So
the
once
spotlight,
it's
you're gonna go? The guy with the spotlight is gonna turn back before you get to him.
Yeah.
You wanna find some...
So good.
It's not impossible, get it.
Wow.
Yeah, shotguns.
I think one of those was a sniper. It got me in the ankle.
Which, I mean, all credit to Snake for how well he responded to that.
Yeah, it's just,
like,
I'm gonna get up and keep running. Oh. Okay, I got through one checkpoint. Whether or not that now turns out to be a benefit or liability for you, that I got through a checkpoint with no one dying.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Would be nice to have a little...
Make contact with Skullface. Head for the silo at the facility's northernmost
You know,
point.
touch it, even though it's kind of weird looking.
See, seems like I should be able to climb on that.
Climb up there and then, like, you tiptoe across the wall like Phoenix or something. Or no, I guess that's Aerostar.
Aerostar, yeah. I'm gonna walk across the ropes in an impressive display of balance, which doesn't make my move any more damaging to the enemy.
Oh, there's a tank over there. You can steal the tank.
Good. I think that's actually an optional objective too.
I mean, I didn't mean like Fultoning it. I meant like climb aboard the tank and
Right.
use it to power your way through. I imagine at that point it would be when the assault helicopter would come into play.
Yeah, so doesn't work.
Although you are attempting a different path.
Attempting a path that's not gonna work. This is what I kind of thought you were trying to do before, but it looks like when you get up here you can't.
No, I think if you move to the left, if you can climb up.
I don't think you can.
No, I guess you can't.
Oh, this guy. Alright.
Some guy had like a homing missile on you or something.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, quit kidding around.
You're welcome to do what you want, but I think next time my turn comes up, I'm probably gonna start trying to trank guys from a distance.
Yeah, maybe.
It takes forever, but that's the only way I ever got
At the
through.
very least. What
think
I
you
might
were-
do is start
yeah.
crawling as far as I did, and then maybe see if I can start tranking the...
Trank the guys with the spotlights.
yeah.
Although they're wearing helmets.
Make contact with Skullface.
Do
Head
it.
for the silo at the facility's northernmost point.
Tour the facilities and pick up slack. I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket. Now, were you the spotlight guy that caught me before?
That's the spotlight guy that caught me.
No, is that doesn't look like a
That's
one
a-
that would withstand the impact of a dart.
No, that helmet will. If you get him in the face, you got him. But But he's not the guy that got you.
He's now going to be the guy that gets got me.
But yeah, a bunch of guys are about to check on him, so you might want to move while they're checking on him.
Or that guy's already
He woke him up from a distance. Yeah, he yelled at him. It's like, get up, I guess. Oh, here we go. Get him off the walker.
What the? Huh? What's up?
Damn it.
Oh, alright. Get more accurate with these things all the time.
Get in there. Bullet him. Oh no. Another dude. Oh shit. Another guy. Oh god. This is where you having done the full stealth of the first part might be a problem. This guy's from... Although they don't seem to be investigating.
Clouds
I don't
No,
know
it's
if
just
they...
a long way around to get in.
Something strange in the neighborhood.
I'm going to run out of suppressor.
Yeah, I definitely had to get resupplied during this one.
You know what?
Yeah.
They all seem really distracted right now.
Stop crawling! Get up! Yeah, if you pull that, you pulled that guy off that one. You pulled the guy off of that spotlight.
What's wrong?
Oh man, Bobo's got this shit covered, man.
Possibly. There are multiple people who believe they caught a glimpse of me. I just have to hope I can get away from them before they,
Perfect. Threaten the area. Alright, area, if you don't start doing what we want, we're gonna kill you. Makes me nervous every time you get up from crawling, but at the same time, you're doing it so much better than me, and I'm still like on the backseat drive. There's another crawlable crack there.
nice.
But is that gonna get you spotted? Who knows? That is definitely a crawlable crack. If you just get a new checkpoint, I'll be pretty impressed.
It took me to nowhere I can use.
Run straight ahead and then cut left.
Yep.
We'll safe scum our way through this in no time, Snake. Alright, folks, this is not exactly how this is supposed to be done, but
Talk to me! Snake!
Okay. What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about chicken hats?
Snake, would
I
you
hear
like
that-
to wear the
wait a-
chicken hat tonight? Did I just,
How are we doing for time?
we got 5 minutes. I probably could have called it, but let's
Make contact with Skullface. Head for the
Oh,
silo
it
at
didn't
the
count
facilities
because
north
I
of
guess
Los
because
Because
we
you
were
were
still under
detected,
alert
yeah.
while yeah.
that's not fair.
Yeah. You know what? It just occurred to me.
Boy was just like me.
Yeah, the boy was just like me. I almost like somebody had taken a sample of my DNA at some point. And, you know, did something with it. No, but, considering the main, the main thing that caused me any success in that go-around was the distraction created by this guy coming down, this may be a place where,
Damn it, I thought I got him right in the... Oh, I hit him again. Got him in the arm. That should get him.
that was a real
eventually.
shot in the arm for that guy. But this may be a place where decoys are handy. Oh, they're heading away. I'm telling you that I'm about to go down! I think he might have been waiting for you more. Ah, it didn't matter. You're gonna steal the
Clouds
tank?
approaching.
He's coming too.
You're gonna board it or
I'm
steal
gonna
it?
steal it. Try to. If I board it, I'll probably get blown up by the helicopter.
Interesting, nobody noticed that. There are 2 more guys here that you could pull into. Well, I don't know
3 more.
how much each individual soldier matters.
I mean, I could be questioning them.
Where are the others? Pretty much everywhere, man.
Where aren't the
Subject on
others?
board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, shit.
Kind of tough to get them from. Hoping he'll notice that guy.
Yeah, I think he's always walking over.
Who's, oh, fuck. Oh shit, he's got a shotgun.
With heavy gear. Hide in the dumpster until the alert's off.
This was probably a really bad idea.
Come on. Kenny Omega time.
I'm hoping they would somehow lose track of me.
I suppose at this point, if you have been spotted by one of the regular soldiers, they probably have assistance from the helicopter.
Yeah, they had lost me for a second, but
You don't have to admit, it takes a special brand of calm, cool, and collected to just keep calmly aiming your shots.
fuck it, this guy's trying to like take over the world, man.
It's delicious.
Well, I mean, they're trying to
I
like launch
understand.
Sahelanthropus and stuff. Alright. Back to Bobo next time, but
Snake, talk to me.
I got too far forward without dealing with that one spotlight guy, but the idea was I was trying to sneak around behind the guy on the walker, so
Yeah.
that's what it is. Alright, folks, next time we're going to continue. They make it fairly, not to knock Bobo's accomplishment, they make it fairly easy to get around that first gate.
Mhm.
But there's just no place in the second one to
Sneaky
go
styles.
except through the gate, that at least that I'm aware of.
I gotcha.
So we'll keep working it next time. I'm the Mysterious JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.